One of the worst times you can actually put on a trade is when the market has already moved in a direction. One of the worst mistakes that I'm seeing most people who don't understand these markets and get into the wrong time, and I'm seeing it right now, the stock market, and there's many other markets out there, like what we're seeing right now on the screen right now. There's many times, and this is now a cautionary tale about why it's the wrong time, and we're likely to see a very violent drop out of the market, but it could be setting up for something much bigger. But also, there's many markets out there. Silver mining sector. Ooh, silver mining stocks. Right? Ooh, the Bitcoin. Oh, are we about to say? What's going on with Bitcoin right now? So there's so many things there, guys, that I want to share with you, traders. I've just put together a brand new webinar training. Actually, it's a webinar replay that you can actually go watch, where I share with you all the details to my actual trading system. On that free training, guys, I walk you through the 3 secrets. Secret number 1, how going down the path that you're going down right now caused me to lose $250,000 and almost give up. And what was the thing that shift me in the positive direction? I'm going to teach you all the details to the highest probability trading system on the planet of the last 20 years of trading. And then 3, wrap it around is how I trade only 1 hour per day to find these trades, scanning, and so much more. So first thing in the description there, guys, go get it. Literally, go register for it and go get access to that webinar replay right now. Now, let's actually revert back to here, right? This is the worst time, right? There is a danger in the markets right now of what I'm starting to see when it comes to just all these markets, okay? And what I'm talking about here is this. If we have a look at one of the worst mistakes that I see most traders make is they get into the markets when it's already moved in that direction, right? It is one of the, it's like, I saw it just recently. Let me give you an example. I'm laughing, right? Because my gardener, right? Check this out. It's like, so let me actually bring up oil here for a minute. So oil absolutely started to have a move from here, right? And this is where never trade based off news, guys, right? Never trade based off news or what you think the news is going to do. Let me explain something to you here. I am not joking to you, right? I'm going to read a message to you right now from my good old gardener. He's my gardener. He mows my lawn, right? I trade the market for a living. I have done it now for 20 years, okay? And this is what my gardener said, by the way. I'm like, come on, man. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so let me see. Where's my gardener? Okay, so my gardener said on the 13th of June, on the 13th, which was right here, out of oil, right? Now, this is where, firstly, if your gardener's ever telling you something, run away from it, right? So right here, on the 13th, I'm not joking. I'm going to read a text to you right now, what he actually said to me. He said to me, are you jumping on the oil stocks? And question mark. And I'm like, what makes you say that or ask that? And he said, Iran and Israel. Look back when Russia jumped in on Ukraine around February 25th, 2022. So he was talking about this right here. So if we're looking at February 5th, 2022, right? Whenever this happens, a massive warning sign to run away. Anyway, so he was saying that what's happened right now, and this is where, guys, don't trade like this, right? Don't trade based off, anyway. So he was saying February 5th, 2022, oil spiked up heaps. Now this is quote from his message, by the way, quote from his message. So February 25th of February, right? So 25th was around about here. So he's saying the same thing, by the way. Wrong time. Do not be entering the market this time, guys. That is the worst time you can trade, right? Worst time. Anyway, so let's get back to the message here. February 2020, he said oil spiked up heaps, dropped down to sales prices, then everyone bought it up again. So he said spiked, dropped down to sale prices. Okay. And then everyone bought it up again. And then it dropped down again. It dropped down the sales price, then everyone bought it up again, went back up to the top, then crashed all the way back down, exactly like a Bitcoin run. Because He said 20% of global oil runs through Iran's strat. Now I assume Iran blocks that strat off, and oil goes up by a lot. $150 plus oil is not off the table. When I heard this, it was time for me to stage left, exit to the right, but take it with a grain of salt. That's what he said. So I hope he didn't. I'm like, oh, Mr. Gardener, stick to mowing my lawns. Don't stick to mowing my lawns. By the way, guys, if you got, when I heard this, I knew it was time to stay, or I knew a drop was coming. I just knew it. Because put it this way, my gardener never messages me about anything, right? The only time he messages me is when he's going to come and do my lawns, and do the spray and the garden and so on and so forth. When I heard this, I knew a big drop was coming. And so what he did is on the 13th, look at this here. This is so cool, right? On the 13th, right here. Guess what? He messaged me and he's like, "Here we go," right? And then suddenly what happened? We went up. I hope he didn't buy it. He's been very quiet ever since. And then we had this. When I heard this, I knew a big drop was coming. So the purpose of me saying that there is one. If anyone around you starts to say, "Oh, it's time to buy," it's the wrong time to buy, right? That's how I knew. If I go back to gold, and no, you gold bugs, I don't hate gold. I love gold. Gold is my friend, right? But as you guys know, right, at the start of the year, when I was one of the things was saying, when I was saying all through, I started warning through here and then all through here, but saying, guys, no, we're not going to the moon. This is the last move. Stay away. And look what's been happening ever since. You know what's probably going to happen to gold? We're getting ready for another big drop out of gold, right? This is now topping out. This Jonathan ascending triangle pattern. Wrong. It is an ascending triangle pattern. But you know what this is going to do? Everyone knows the ascending triangle pattern. But that's 18th century trading patterns. You know what happens most of the time with these ascending triangle patterns? It goes down and then we get a big drop to the downside. Right? So this is where, and why I say this here is because oh my goodness, I was giving people warning signs and people were wrapping it around saying, John, you don't understand. I'm like, really? I don't understand. Okay, cool. I already made a lot of money out of gold. And guess what I've done majority of this year? Step aside. Actually, no, I haven't stepped aside. I've actually gone and done things like, platinum. Look at platinum go. I trade a massive trade in platinum. So while you guys are just by the way, FYI, don't be focused on one market. Look at all of the markets, right? Because do you know right now, guys, actually I'm out of platinum right now. GRPN, another trade. Look at GRPN go. Look at it go. That was these two are my last trades. So while you guys are like gold, or oil, I'm like, I don't care about any of these markets. And that's where, because my system works on all markets and all time frames. Again, I teach you for free, guys. Go check it out. First link in the description, right? I teach you for free. But here's the thing, guys. That's for you guys that are just, I'm so big on gold because the debt bubble's going to explode. They've been saying it for 10 years, by the way. 10 years. It's probably going to be another 10 years before it explodes. So it's not probably going to happen right now. Because if everyone's saying it's going to happen right now, it's probably not going to happen right now. The opposite's going to happen right now. So you're probably going to be better trading the opposite right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right now? And the purpose of me saying that, guys, is I look for opportunities in the markets. While 2024 for me out of gold was a beautiful year for me. It was a beautiful, right? When we started to break out of this triangle pattern through here, when we started to break out of this channel pattern through here, this is when I was getting involved with gold. All through here, right? And then I had another trade through here. And this is when I started putting warning signs on. Right? And then now look what's happening. You know what's coming out of gold, right? This is about to go timber. Right? Timber in the markets. Timber in the markets. Right, guys? So, firstly, do not Do not be trying to chase something because you love it. Don't. By the way, bit of FYI, guys, it doesn't love you. It doesn't give a shit about you. And by the way, you don't mean anything in the markets because you're a little fly poo. It's like, did you even happen? Right? Right? So that's the first thing. Second thing I do say is have a universal trading system to apply all markets. See what I'm doing? I was all over gold 2024. What have I been doing this year? Step aside. Oh, platinum. Oh, Krupa. Oh. You know what else I'm focusing on right now? No, this is going to really do your head in, right? This is really going to do your head in. You know what I mean? What is this? I'm expecting gold to go down and silver might be getting ready for more upside. Oh, John, that doesn't make sense. You're trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. You don't have to. Don't make it. Just make right. Class is in session. Gold has already made big parabolic move. Look at that. Silver on the same time frame has done nothing, especially through 2024. It barely did nothing. But look what's happening now. So I'm not saying I'm getting in now. I need to wait for my trading setup. That's why a lot of you guys are getting it wrong. You guys, well, I think silver's going to go up, so let me place a trade. You are a moron, right? No, don't do that. Don't do that, right? Oh, I think, no. Don't be my gardener. Oh, oil's going to go up. When I heard this, I knew a complete collapse was coming, right? And it was just like, so, but out of silver though, we could be setting something up. If we hold here and we base out here, even just a little bit more, and we can go back to the weekly charts now. Look at this here. If we can continue holding here and we don't break down strongly, look where we are. If we continue to get that, that's going to you see what I'm saying there, right? So we're seeing that through there. We're seeing all this thing through here with the actual, with silver. So for once again, guys, for me and for you guys, don't be a lover of any markets, right? Secondly, trade based off a pattern, a system every time. You guys, it blows my mind. I speak to you guys all the time for people that are applying for my coaching program. And the number one thing is you guys don't even actually have a trading system. And if you do, you're using it 10% of the time. What the hell is that all about? Right, guys? What the hell is that all about? Like, you actually want to be a consistently profitable trader? Yes, John, I do. Or consistently follow a trading plan. If you want to be a consistently profitable trader, which most of you guys are not, the reason why is because you're not consistently following a trading plan. Guess what I do every single day? It's the same setup. If you go, or when you go watch my free training, first link in the description, and then you go watch it, and then you go look at silver, you know exactly what I'm looking for because it's the pattern every single time. Not new. No, there is no new. There is just is. And then you focus on it and you could do really well from there, right? So looking at all that sort of stuff there, guys, and now looking at the good old stocking market, this is a danger, right? Because now we're starting to get into the greed level, right? We're starting to get into the whole greedy level through here. We're climbing, we're going up, but it is just going straight to the upside. Now, think about this, guys. Class in session about how these markets work. One of the biggest things that I see that most amateur traders don't understand about these markets is how they work, right? And once again, because they don't understand how they work, which is quite simple, how do they work? Class in session, right? How do they work? They go up for a bit, and then after a period of going up, there's going to come a period of time where we do this guy. Or there's going to come a period of time where we do this guy. Right? It is not just going to keep going up and up and up, right? No. Look on the chart and tell me when that has happened. Even through here, it went up and we had this guy. It went up and we had this guy. It went up and we had this guy and went up, right? It went up. We had this guy. It went up and this guy and up and this guy and up. And you see what I'm saying here? What's been happening here right now? Oh, John, I'm going to go buy stocks right now because it's going to keep going up. Oh my goodness, it's been going up for the last 2 months. Here we go. Oh my God. No, be smart. You know, you actually, or I put it this way, 90% of the traders don't make money in the markets. Now you know why. Because why? If you understand market go up, market have pullback. Market go up, market have pullback, market go up. What people do is they wait for market to go up, they get into trade, market have pullback, they get stopped out, and market go back up, and they wonder why they didn't make money. So what is the precursor to doing the opposite? If you know that, when market go up for a bit, you stay away because market gonna go down soon. Pull back. When the market pull back here, 50%, then start to look for new, as the market starts to pick up, this is where you start to enter. You enter on the next move up, right? And then we have this really big move, and then you start to do it, right? Let me show you here. GRPN, Groupon. Why did Groupon be such a big move for me? Let me show you here. FYI, right? Again, you'll be able to see, this here was a 300% move for me, guys. 300% profit using options. Again, when you go watch my free training, you're going to come and you're going to watch my free training. You're going to come and look at Groupon. You're going to be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't see that. You didn't see it because you're not focused on it. I'm focused on it, so therefore I'm seeing it. You guys are focused on all this other crap out there that doesn't matter. Look at this here. Market go up, market have pullback. Market start next move, I enter and I start to here. Now, what do you think? What do you think the public's doing up here? So now that's if you want to be a professional trader. That's if you want to have good, successful, long-term trading career. Guess what? The reason why you're not, now when I say consistently successful, that doesn't mean you're not going to have bad months. Doesn't mean you're not going to have losing trades. No, I have losing trades and sometimes I have cracker of a really, really shorter months. But here is the thing for you. If you want to be consistently long-term successful, that means every year you've had a really nice, good increase in your account. Then you must consistently stick at one simple thing from there. And moving on now through to, check this out. The silver mining sector could be getting ready for something quite big, guys. Right? Look at this here. This is the silver mining sector here. Let me actually bring this up to here. Look at this silver mining sector on this weekly chart. So as you can see, guys, there's so many things going on right now in the marketplace, right? There is stocks, there is sectors that's likely to make a move. As you can tell, guys, right, like I don't care what it is. Last year, I was very big into gold and all that sort of stuff through there and plenty of stocks. This year, it's platinum. Now I'm looking at the silver mining sector, right? And it's for this period of time. And then I have a trade in the silver mining sector and 1 or 2 or 3 weeks later, that trade's done and dusted. I'm on to the next thing. Then maybe it's oil. Have you seen what oil's doing right now? Right? Let me show you this here. It's the same thing, guys, right? Look at this here. Whenever we do nothing for many years and it just goes sideways, when it does break, we get big move. Why do you think I'm getting excited about oil? Oh, when it does nothing for many years, when it breaks, we're likely to have big move. Now, is that going to be up? I don't know. Is it going to be down? I don't know. All I do know is that if it breaks up and we start to do that, we're likely to see that. Ooh. Now, platinum, my platinum trade. And again, I talked about this. I showed you guys on YouTube about my platinum trade, right? So it's not, backdoor seat. Someone called me an asshole the other day. It's like, hindsight's 2020, you asshole. I'm like, no, I talked about it on the YouTubes, right? I even gave you guys this, right? Why is platinum having such a big move? Let me show you. Oh, look. Platinum do nothing for a long time. Platinum have big move. See, it's all the same thing. You guys are trying to make stuff up. Platinum. Why was I very big on gold again? Why was I very big on gold again? Because it's every time we tend to get this for many years, when we do break out, we start to have big moves. Groupon. John, Groupon. What about Groupon? Why did Groupon have such a big move? Because it did this for... You see, it's all the same thing. When we go sideways for a few years, when we start to break out, we tend to go for a big move. Because that's what we're after, right? Now, the thing for you guys is because you guys are day traders and you guys can't hold overnight because you guys think it's risky. And it's like, what? Meanwhile, I'm holding onto a trade for 6 weeks, making 300% return. Trading an hour per day. Maybe 2 hours a day with me just manually looking through things and doing some good old YouTubes for you guys. Right? So, out of all this, one, stocky market danger. Right? Why stocky market danger? Because stocky market don't just go straight up. Right? With oil, when I heard this, I knew a big drop was coming. Now the next one's gonna and the next one is gonna fall as well too, and that is this one through here. We're probably gonna get something like that, guys. And guess now, bit of FYI, when that happens, guess what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be chopping at the bits. Why? Because when we do that and we start to look at this good old, anyway, look at this fear and greed index. We're at greed right now. Let me zoom right in. When we do that, guess what's going to happen to the fear and greed index? Bada bing, bada boom, down here. When that happens, guess what's going to happen, right? Because I do expect to see, and this way gets so cool, right? It's just like so cool. I do expect to see that this market do that, this market do this, this market do that, this market do that, this market do that, right? Same for the S&P 500. Look at this here. Again, look at the market. The market don't just go straight up, right? And inevitably, we actually do get some form of a pullback, right? Look at this here. Strong down. It's just done that. If we do break above new highs, it's going to be a false breakout. Well, it's probably likely to be a false breakout, right? And then we're going to get that. And then we're going to start to move, right? So don't get fooled for it. That's what I wanted to share with you there, guys. I knew what's coming. There's great opportunities right now on the bullish side. There is massive warnings on the other side. And please, 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 if your gardener sends you a message about a market, it's time to stage left or right, whatever that. Just exit, run.